And thanks for joining us today at 4. Jenny and Scott in for Dustin and Felicia. We start this afternoon with 2 men charged in a deadly hit-and-run crash back in court today, asking for lower bail.
Our Rich Knight takes us inside the courtroom with his camera, where the immigration status of these defendants is complicating how justice will be served in this case.
The right arm of 21-year-old Angel Asuvado Franco is in a cast, presumably an injury from this crash. He was allegedly driving the Ford Mustang that hit a pickup truck at Lyndhurst Drive and Vermont Street December 11th. 38-year-old Saturnino Garcia died in the fiery crash. Investigators say this home surveillance video shows 18-year-old Ricardo Martinez Valadez return to the scene and pick up Asuvado Franco. The stepbrothers were allegedly street racing at the time of the crash. Both face multiple felony charges. Both are undocumented immigrants. Both asked for a reduced bond in court Tuesday.
How long have you lived in Marion County?
A year?
The state's primary concern is the risk of flight. He has not been an Indiana resident for very long, only 1 year. There is a federal hold, and if bond is posted, the state is concerned that ICE will then come in and take him, and then we will never be able to pursue this case, and there's a victim here who deserves that.
Whether I keep the bond in place or not, that doesn't prevent ICE from removing him, so it's possible whether there's a bond or not. If he's removed by ICE, I can't do anything about that.
If either of these men post bond, they would not be released immediately. ICE would be notified, and they would most certainly be taken into federal custody. And what happens next is uncertain.
The primary issue has been whether undocumented people are entitled to a bond with immigration courts.
The judge left Asuvado Franco's bond at $25,000 cash. She lowered Martinez Valadez's bond from $20,000 to $15,000 cash. But the best way to avoid deportation may be to stay in the Marion County Jail. In Indianapolis, Rich Knight, 13 News.
A mother is pleading for answers today to find her missing 16-year-old son. So I want you to take a look here. This is RJ Williams. Police say he could be in extreme danger and need medical help. Police released these pictures of RJ taken from security video where he was last seen. That's along Broad Ripple Avenue near North College Avenue last Wednesday. Now, police say they found his backpack and a gym bag on a dock near the White River the next day. His mom is asking everyone to check their cameras if they were in that area that day. We did speak with her today, and we'll bring you her story ahead tonight at 5 o'clock. Also today, IMPD confirming a missing 13-year-old whose mother was found shot to death has been found safe. That teen disappeared Sunday, a day before his mom was killed on Indy's East Side near English and South Shaland Avenues. But now police say that teenager is safe. Investigators have not announced any arrests in the deadly shooting.
A tentative contract is now on the table this afternoon for teachers at Hamilton Southeastern School District. The deal does not include base pay increase for the teachers, but it does address hiring pay for new teachers and health insurance contributions. This morning, the Board of Education held a public hearing to get some community feedback. Some of the parents who talked at that meeting tell us they want to see more pay for teachers. One of the board members who spoke said she wants to see this process fixed for the future. No decision was made at today's meeting, but there's another school board meeting next week. The Teachers Association declined to comment after that meeting.
All right, 4:04 on this Tuesday. Sean, since noon, we are seeing the sun.
Oh, my goodness.
I just want to stare at that live shot of downtown all afternoon because it's so nice to finally see it, Jenny.
Yeah, and remind ourselves it's December.
Right, and we got a really nice temperature, right?
60 degrees.
Wow.
You can say that's pretty nice here for late December.
My goodness.
And not far from the daily record high, which is in the mid-60s.
I was going to say, how close are we?
Very close, yeah. You know, we kind of talked about this balmy air coming in
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
This was the expectation for Christmas Day. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have a little bit more cloud cover and some fog and things like that. So if you get a chance, please get outside and enjoy. Now, that's not to say that Christmas Day is still going to be well above average, because it is. 55 Bunker Hill, 60 degrees in Indianapolis this hour. We had cloud cover lingering around at noontime, as Jenny was talking about. That's since thinned out mostly. We've got low to mid 60s, Bloomington, Washington, Terre Haute, and still a comfortable 55 showing up there in Peru. That map compared to 24 hours ago, about 15 degrees warmer. There's a little subtle frontal boundary moving through, but you're not going to notice much initially. What will happen overnight tonight, at least that's the expectation, that we will get more of a wind shift to the north and northeast. And without cloud cover, we drop into the low 30s. Okay? And as we go into tomorrow, we'll wait and see how quickly the clouds come in. The longer it takes, the warmer we get. We're going to go for mid 50s right now, but this will be the cloud deck and the fog and the mist that we're expecting as we go into Christmas morning. It's going to be a warm Christmas day in terms compared to average. We'll have more on that and when we chill back down ahead in your 7-day forecast.
All right, thanks so much, Sean. We do have breaking news we want to get you out of Delaware. This is where a state trooper has been killed in a shooting. So this is happening near Wilmington, Delaware at a DMV during an active shooter situation. Police say the suspect in this case also dead. Right now, we're working to get any new information about any other potential injuries. But again, a trooper killed in Delaware tonight.
And we've got some more breaking news, this time out of Pennsylvania, where authorities say there was a gas explosion from a possible gas leak at a nursing home just northeast of Philadelphia. You can see the emergency crews there are on the scene. Officials say people are trapped inside. We'll continue to follow this breaking news throughout the afternoon, both online and on our WTHR News app.